6. Did I really let it just auto-save? Oh no, there we go. 5. That's good. I'm happy.
I'll take some more.
No, wait. That's not the right game. Right? Am I just whacked? Yeah, that's right. It's the 56%. Should be on the beach and raring to go.
Notice of public meeting. There will be a meeting Wednesday evening to discuss the recent occupation of the sacred monkey head by the ghost pirate LeChuck. And the subsequent impact on the environment and the tourist trade.
Well, clearly it would have a negative
All
impact
Monkey
on
Island
the
cannibals
tourist
are encouraged to attend.
Here's my pickup. There we go. I think we walk. Oh, wait a minute. Can I remember if I pick up the piece of paper?
I better leave it here.
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. And off to the jungle. Okay, so we gotta go back. As I recall, I guess we can go there first. I don't know why he went all the way around, but hey, whatever. We have some rope, don't we? Oh no, we don't have any rope. We used it. And there's oars down there. We're totally going to need those oars. Totally. Okay, so we got a dry riverbed and the river fork. I believe, is that it? That we can go to right now? Or can we actually make it to the monkey head? I don't remember. I'll have to go take a look and see. Some clearing. Let's go there first. Why not? Oh yeah, it totally is.
Beep.
And we can...
Wow.
Pull the nose. Which opens the gate, but as soon as you walk away, the gate closes. We need the monkey for that, obviously. I mean, what else could it possibly be, right? Alright, go to the dry riverbed. If I recall correctly, there is a dead pirate in the riverbed. I don't know why he stopped. Hang on that. Alright. Oh, it's at the pond, right? You can, okay. Yeah, that's totally him.
He doesn't look good.
No. Oh, Herman. Nice to see you.
This is an old friend of mine, the one I sailed here with. He's lost weight. Never looked better.
He looks pretty bad.
Don't be a jerk.
Fine.
It's printed on letterhead.
Yes.
To the ghost pirate LeChuck. We must ask you once again to curtail your nightly activities in the sacred monkey head area. Decent people are trying to sleep. Kindly keep the noise level down. The Monkey Island Cannibals. P.S. We saw you taking that woman with the scarf down there.
The cannibals are just so well-mannered. Alright, off to the river fork. So there's lots of... Oh, wait. You see, there's lots of water, and he had a log tied to him. So if we can get the water going down that way, in theory, we can get his rope.
Boy, it sure is hot here.
In fact, in practice, we can also get his rope. We got a rock.
I'm no geologist, but judging by these conchoidal fractures, I'd say this is a piece of flint.
Yes. Score 1 for the memory. Actually, the memory's doing really well. No, pick up. I hate this wheel
I'll check out
nonsense.
this note while I'm at it. To the Monkey Island Cannibals.
I'm able to remember quite a lot about this.
I don't
This
mind
is
you
going well.
worshipping in front of the sacred monkey idol, which doubles as my home and secret base of operations. But could you please refrain from leaving messy sacrifices on my porch? Also, please do not enter the monkey head. G.P. LeChuck.
Of course. Alright, so what do we got down here?
I don't see anything special about it. I don't see anything special about it. I don't see anything special about it.
Not at all, eh? Okay, well. Onward and upward. Right.
To the Monkey Island Cannibals. Please stop moving this. It is delicately balanced. Herman Toothrot.
Good old Herman. Alright, let's leave it where it is. For now. Herman. Say your piece and be done with it.
I never get tired of this view, even if I have been looking at it for 20 years now. Even if it is the only view on the island.
I don't care for it myself.
Hey, don't knock it. It's the only one I've got.
Are you some kind of a castaway?
He's so useless.
What do I look like? The caretaker? Listen to this guy. Am I some kind of castaway? Ha!
Who are you?
Who are you indeed?
Me? My name's Toothrot. Herman Toothrot. I live here. Well, not right here. In the fort on the volcano.
Were you stranded?
You think I stay here for my health?
Wait a minute. Fort on the
boy!
volcano? Why do I not remember there being a volcano here? What I do remember is another one of those neat ways that you can pretend to die. Not totally unlike the drowning thing. This one lets you back, but it's just like all the other Sierra games, the way you would die. Oh no! You're really screwed up this time. And it was just a rubber tree.
Rubber tree.
Classic. Nothing beats it. Right, so we had a wondrous rock here. We're just going to go ahead and push that off the edge. And... yep. Leaving it alone destroys my ship.
Whoops.
That's awesome. I now have no ship. Look, what does this note say?
Mr. Toothrot, please remove this dangerous object. Lemonhead knocked a rock onto it from the cliff above and nearly injured someone who was putting up a swing on the banana tree on the south beach. The Cannibals.
I can't remember whether you have to push it or pull it. So we'll try one and see how it goes. See, the whole point behind this part is to get bananas. Because you've got there's a little monkey. And you need the monkey to get into the monkey head, blah, blah,
I'll just put it
blah.
here.
And of course, you give the monkey bananas because he can't climb the tree himself, obviously. Being a monkey, he has no skills whatsoever.
It was enough trouble getting it over here.
Push. Alright, we hit the tree. Yes. No. I have to push it one more time. Or pull it one more time. I think. Oh, here's hoping. Oh, Guybrush. Move it or lose it. I want that tree right there in the middle of the beach.
Wow!
Totally.
Looked like it hit the big banana tree on the beach. I bet the odds against that are incredible.
I bet they are. How do I get down? Oh, there we go. That way.
Boy,
Hey.
it sure is hot here.
There's something about... No, I needed... Alright, I didn't get to keep any gunpowder. So... I can't for the life of me remember where you get the gunpowder. I'm sure it's somewhere around. Chat with the monkey. No, wait a minute. I need to go get the bananas first. Boy. Yep, thank you. No, the monkey. Intricacies of control. Bananas, you monkey. I don't think I could eat a banana peel. Well, no, I'm sure if I absolutely had to, that I could pull it off, but it doesn't seem like a very good idea to me. Last one. Alright. Brilliant. Now he's following me. I can't remember if there's anything over at the left. I guess, yeah, that totally is a volcano.
The trail ends here.
Ah, there's the gunpowder. Right, now I remember. So I push the button. Can we grab the cannonball? Yes, and the gunpowder. Come on, mouse, pay attention. No, not give, pick up. Thank you. There we go. I really prefer the clicking interface of the old game. Oh, for God's sake. And I think also I need a new mouse too, but that's just a totally different thing. The mouse wheel on this has been kind of finicky lately.
Hey, nice spyglass. Looks just like... Say, where is my spyglass? Oh, perfect. I'm gone 5 minutes and somebody comes in here and dumps gunpowder all over the floor. Naturally, I don't think you had anything to do with it. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that you came in here to prowl around right after some mysterious person dirtied up my nice clean floor.
I saw a monkey leaving here. He must have done it.
Obviously, it was the monkey.
You don't fool me, Sonny.
Let's see.
I'm Guybrush. I'm here to rescue someone.
Well, here I am. Glad you came to rescue me. Though you might have been a bit earlier. The fine on that overdue library book should be pretty big by now. Let's go!
That's not exactly what I meant.
Wasn't there a book that
I sailed
George
here in pursuit of the
Washington
governor of
signed out
Melee
that
Island,
had,
who's
like,
been
50
kidnapped by a
grand in
ghost.
late fees? Something like
Oh,
that? I'm
fine.
sure there was
Don't
something like
rescue me. I like it here. The rain on my head, the wind
Yes,
at my
that.
back,
No, and I
the
didn't
bugs
know.
on my plate.
Well, perhaps I could take you back too. But I've got to rescue the governor first. I think she's on that ghost ship underground.
Oh, okay.
Well, in that case,
You say you got a key from the locals?
I lent my banana picker to them, and they never gave it back. As collateral, they gave me this enormous cotton swab. It opens the monkey head, see? Not like I ever need to go into the monkey head. But if they want it back, I've got to have my picker first.
I don't remember them ever
It's a
telling you
matter
what
of
the
pride,
key was.
you know?
I thought they just said that it was the key.
Why don't you just give me the key to the monkey head?
That's
No,
mildly
I
disappointing.
needed to get
because
back
it was
my
always
banana
such a big
picker.
surprise right up until the point where you get it. All right,
Excuse me, I've got
I don't
some
want to talk
pressing
to you
business to
anymore,
attend
Herman.
to.
You're useless.
Yes, me too.
Thank you very much, Herman. I'm glad I stole all of your stuff. Alright, so now where am I going?
Boy, it sure is hot here.
Right, so we need to do gunpowder on the dam. And then flint. Use.
Flint works best with things made of steel.
Yeah, there's the cannonball. Oh, come on. What do you use? There it is.
Oh!
Ah, classic. Good old Guybrush thrift beat. Now, in theory, again, assuming that my brain is working correctly, yeah, there we go. We've got that extra bit of rope. I think that was it. Pretty sure that was it. Then we go back to the canyon, or the crack, I guess, and we can tie off the rope. And this will help us get down to the bottom to get the oars. Big surprise. And where's the other rope? There we go. I can't believe I still remember any of this stuff. I want to do a bunch of the other ones too. Do the next Monkey Island, do maybe the Dig. Oh, the Dig was a good game.
It's a pair of oars.
Some of the Space Quest games, King's Quest. I never did like Leisure Suit Larry. That was always, they were just so dumb. Oh, what else? Legend of Corandia. I don't think I ever finished the first two, but the third one definitely, Malcolm's Revenge. That was an excellent title. You play as this evil jester. Okay, before we go to the boat, why is the monkey not following me? Am I short of maybe I am. But I gave him 3. Apparently 3's not enough.
I can paddle it with these oars.
Maybe we get more from the cannibals. Whoa. And apparently I decided that I wanted to close my game. Is there anything on the beach here? Oh, a bottle. I don't remember that. As evidenced by
There's
the
a
fact
message
that
in it.
I didn't, do
It's a
anything.
memo. To Herman Tooth.
And I screwed something up. So now I'm going to fix it really quick. There we go. All right, we're back. Herman
From
Tooth.
Yammer, Hem, and Haw, attorneys at law. Regarding suit against cannibal tribe over malicious tossing of your oars into a chasm. I think we have a case here. We can probably soak them for emotional distress and possibly punitive damages as well. Sounds like legalese.
Always
I don't think I can translate the rest.
Always important to sue. Sue first, ask questions later.
Did you come in the ship I saw out there? You're braver than you look. Actually, it looks a lot like a ship I used to own.
I got taken by a guy named Stan.
Stan of Stan's used ships on Malay Island?
All right.
Excuse me, I've got some
Leave me
pressing
alone,
business
Herman.
to
I
attend
don't
to.
like you.
Yes, me too.
It's a gross old bottle. I don't want it.
Apparently I don't get to keep the bottle. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Come on, move quicker than that. Boy. I don't remember quite so much of the time being travel time. But hey, I guess there's got to be a time sink in every game. Come on, Gabrish, move it. Move quicker, please. It'll be grand.
Herman, please return our key to the monkey head. The cannibals.
Yes. But we're not giving the banana picker back. We have. Oh, we have. That's where we got the extra. I thought it was just 3, but apparently I was mistaken.
This door appears to be locked.
So I wonder if they're going to be right here, right now. Oh, they totally are.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just glad to see us?
You've got a lot of nerve stealing from the notorious Monkey Island cannibals.
You're cannibals?
Well, yes, although lately we've been trying to stay away from red meat.
Only for health reasons. We're still as vicious as
In
ever.
all my time, I don't remember
Oh,
ever
especially
thinking
with
that,
tourists who try to steal our stuff
the cannibals
for
were all gay.
souvenirs. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Awesome. Look behind you.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Hey, do you really think we're that stupid? I wouldn't push it if I were you.
All right. The three-headed monkey actually does show up.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Ha! We're not going to fall for that old trick again. I guess we'll eat you now. Unless, if you had some sort of offering for us, something that we could pass on to the great monkey, well, you ain't going nowhere until you give us something.
Run away. Run away. Yeah, no, I totally don't have anything. But I know where that anything is.
Obviously, you have nothing for us.
Obviously not.
We might eat you, we might let you go. We'll have to talk about it with the village nutritionist. Come, let me show you our guest hut. That should do it.
So the banana picker, if I
Cannibals.
recall correctly, you can't just
I'm not giving
walk
you
out-
bloodsuckers your key to the monkey head until you return my banana picker. HT.
Herman Toothbrush. Now, there is totally a loose board. So we can just sneak right out.
And no, I'm not getting squeamish. I'd love to eat the guy.
So let's do it.
But think of your arteries.
We are cannibals, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but cannibals have to watch their saturated fats just like everyone else.
Well, if I have to eat any more fruit, my head's gonna turn into one big citrus.
All right. I think they're the only thing on this side of the island. So now that I've got enough bananas, now we can get the monkey to follow us. And I will show you why that is important in mere moments. Oh, go out and grow faster. Come on, monkey. God, I could have parked at the other beach. Yawning a lot. I don't know why, it's only 49. Alright, monkey. Here, have a banana. Alright, one more. Alright, come along, monkey. So, that nose. I love how the monkey walks. Hands up, please. So that nose, all we gotta do is just show him here's what we want you to do with the monkey. That's all you gotta do. Okay, so they changed this. This is one little detail that's different. The idol here, and I thought about it immediately after I said it because that just makes me into a complete and total fool. Day of the Tentacle came out long after Monkey Island. So why this idol would be there. But if you go back into the old version of the game, that's Sam and Max, which is another one of the old LucasArts properties. And that I did, now that I think about it, I did remember that. Maybe not quite as openly remembered as, being able to verbalize it prior to having seen it, No, that memory stuff.
I doubt anyone will miss this piece of junk.
So we're going to take the wimpy little idol. And we're going to go back to cannibals. No, I think I might be able to finish this tonight. It's so nice when you just go directly from one place to the next. But like I said earlier, I remember months going by where we were stuck. And actually, we're getting really close to where I can tell you what part it was we were stuck on, too. I was kind of waiting until it actually happens to share that experience. Faster. This is just painful. Should have some more exciting music going or something. I don't know. Anything. Something to make it a little bit more lively. All of a sudden it'll be really fast. For some reason I thought it had to do with how far away from shore you were, but that totally doesn't seem to be the case. Which is only mildly disappointing. Alright. Have a turn. That way, then go back that way.
Ah, the banana thief returns to the scene of the crime.
I didn't want to show it
Maybe
off,
we should
but
just
you can
eat
have
him
it.
right
They,
now.
They lock up.
Do you have any idea how much cholesterol is in one of these things? Now then, how did you break out of our hut, and why did you come back?
Oh, go ahead and eat me. See if I can.
Oh, wait. Did I maybe not see
Hey,
that right?
whatever you say.
Ah, crap. Well, it looks like I'm going to be showing off
That
more of
should
the
do it.
doors. That was not intentional. Have to do the I'll give you anything route.
Well. You're quite the escape artist, aren't you?
I told you we should eat him.
Alright.
Don't eat me. I'll give you anything.
Anything? We'll give you one more chance to trade something of yours for your freedom. Well?
Alright, now we gotta get to the idol. We gotta find the give before the timeout.
Hey, wow, this is impressive. Lemonhead! Take a look at this.
Ooh, that's nice. And it says, made by Lemonhead, just like one of mine. We should take this to the Great Monkey.
Yes, I agree. We are very grateful to you for this fine gift. If there's anything you need on Monkey Island, just come see us.
Alright, so, door should be open. Now I can take the banana picker. Because, of course, banana picker wouldn't fit through the hole in the ground. You could pick it up before, it just wouldn't do anything. Oh, hey, there's
All
Herman.
I want is my banana picker back.
He's babbling to himself.
But will they give it to me? They want the monkey head key back first.
There we go.
Hey, thanks. I thought I'd never see this again. Here, you can take this key to the monkey head back to the natives.
Okay. And don't worry, I won't use it or anything.
So, in the original game, when you're dealing with, you know, this kind of old style sort of thing, and the older version, when I first played this, we didn't even have the icons. It was just text telling you what it was. So it said Monkey Island Key, or Monkey Head Key, or something like that. And I don't remember ever going through the dialogue option where he told us what the key was, so I was always just kind of assuming it was a regular key. But then you get to the monkey head and you find out what it actually does. Alright, so I have to go there first. Think. And fail. Oh my god. Really? That's all it took. Another one of those memory failures right there. If you click on something specific you want it to go to, it'll go nice and quick. This is my happy face. Goddamn game. Couldn't they make it just fast all the time? Alright, monkey head. So then you see him pull this great big Q-tip out of his pants and proceed to make it nice and gross in the monkey's ear. It was a surprise to me. And then, of course, the fact that the monkey's the head has his spine and rib cage as well.
I had a feeling that in hell, there would be mushrooms.
Of course there's mushrooms. Faces everywhere. Now, right, there's the whole different body part bits. And this is the part that's really irritating. So you go that way, and then go and close your game, or not, and then try and turn around and go the other way, and it's all changed. So this is very similar to the other, very similar to the forest, in that it's basically a maze. Big surprise. But I believe you had to actually fail first. And then we can go and we can talk to the cannibals about it. And say, why did we fail? I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. On the plus Plus, I know the robot's faster now that I've remembered or figured out again how that shit works. It's all good. No problem. God, that monkey's just having a grand old time. Right, walking around everywhere is slower too. Come on, Guybrush. Let us see what we can see in the village again.
Have you come back to let us repay you for your fine gift?
Yes.
Well, actually, there is something.
How do you get around underneath the monkey?
Tell us, what is it?
I'm looking for somebody.
Here? On Monkey Island?
We're the only people living on Monkey Island.
Well, the only civilized people.
Not counting that Herman Tooth Rot guy.
That's okay. The people I'm looking for aren't living.
Oh, yeah. Those guys.
Then you've seen the ghost pirate LeChuck and his cadaverous crew?
Those jerks have been bugging us for months.
Zooming around here in that creepy ghost ship of theirs.
I love a ghost
Wailing
ship.
and moaning until all hours
Actually,
of
I'd
the
love a
morning.
regular ship. But
Scaring away all the cruise ship business?
Normally, when we have problems with the undead, we just cook up our standard potion of exorcism and be done with it.
Give me the potion. I'll use it on LeChuck.
We can't.
Why not?
Well, the main ingredient of the potion is a very rare root. In fact, there's only one in existence.
We only use a little bit at a time, you see.
But LeChuck stole the whole thing.
Where is he hiding it?
He's in a place beneath this island. Somewhere in a huge system of catacombs.
Yes,
A
that's
hellish
what we
place
prefer.
filled with the wailing of tortured souls trapped forever in the rock, where the walls bleed
forever in the
and the air is thick with the rancid smell of pure evil.
I know.
Tourists used to line up for hours to see it.
He's just there.
Sounds neat. Can I see it?
No, we lost the key.
It was stolen.
Well, we loaned it to a hermit who lives on the island.
And until that crusty old pantless weirdo brings it back, we're keeping his banana picker.
Bunch of jerks, all of you.
I'm off to find LeChuck and get the root.
Let's go get that root.
Sorry, but it's just not that easy. Trying to find LeChuck could be very dangerous.
You'd never find your way through the catacombs without the...
Hey, Ixnay on the Edhay of the Navigator Nay.
The what?
Nothing.
Head of
Nothing.
the navigator. Right? Get rid of the AY, move this letter, get head. Yeah, head of the navigator. Do you have a... You have...
Ude uye avhe a apme ave atacombs k?
Ari say, oh nay.
We could at least tell him what the head does.
Well, it's a navigating tool.
It's a head. It was once attached to a navigator.
We've kept it alive magically so we could take advantage of its innate sense of direction. Getting through the catacombs without it is impossible.
But it's our only one, so you can't have it.
But such a
I
creative
guess
story.
we have nothing to offer you.
After he gave us that nice idol, too.
Feel free to come to the Great Monkey and visit your idol anytime. So, anyway, Lemonhead, what was that you were saying about tropical oils?
Well,
Okay. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is the part where we were stuck, me and my family, my mom, my dad, and my two brothers, we sat down to play Monkey Island. We would play all as a family. So we'd have, like stools around everywhere and yelling at mom to go and try this item on that other item and all kinds of different stuff. And we were stuck here for months. We could not figure out how to get the head of the navigator from it. We tried clicking it and using item on other item and passing things around and just trying. And we'd go back and talk to Herman and we'd go to all the different areas. And never once did we actually look
It's called
this
How to Get
reason.
Ahead in Navigating.
How to get ahead in navigating. You give them the brochure. That's it. We tried. We were stuck for months not having figured that out. So, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait months. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to them.
Well, look at
This
this.
is also before the.
It looks like
the
instructions on
internet
how to
was
get ahead.
a wonderful
we
thing
could
for
give
finding
them
out.
our head
walkthrough
and
all
use
that.
these instructions to get ourselves a new one.
Yes, I suppose we
How to
can
get
give you this
ahead.
now.
In navigating.
Thanks.
Looks pretty good for a dried up old head, doesn't it?
God.
We keep it wrapped in this magical necklace that makes it invisible to ghosts. Oh, look!
He likes you.
I think he likes you. Just follow his nose, and he'll lead you to LeChuck's hideout in the catacombs. Then get the
Unbelievable.
root from LeChuck and come back here. We'll mix up a batch of our special enzymatic
Sorry
ghost
about that,
dissolving
Reggie.
solution.
And you can pour it on LeChuck like salt on a slug.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good luck!
All right. And off again into the wilderness. Yeah, I guess you missed a bit, sort of, ish. A lot of this island stuff is more travel time. I will have the video posted on the YouTube channel. It's just sort of auto posts to it when I'm done streaming. So if you feel like going back and looking at the earlier bits. We are off to find the ghost pirate Chuck and kick him in the nuts. Oh, that's no good. Did I really screw up the audio again? There, are we back to being useful again? I need a better testing mechanism for this. Because I can never figure it out. I don't know. Which is odd, because I'm usually really good at the audio stuff. But for whatever reason, I can hear the game audio just fine in my headset. Everything's great there, and I can hear my own voice recorded back, and the volume seems about right. But for whatever reason, when it actually goes up to streaming, it's totally different. So I had the same problem in Hearthstone. Alright, in the catacombs, we need to get our crazy head on. Or out. As awful as that sounds.
Right.
Of course he wants you to go to the right. There's only one way to go. Alright, we're going that way. Well, I think really what I need to do is I need to write down shite. It's the other problem with this game is for whatever reason the right side, because I run 2 monitors, so it's so easy to minimize the game by clicking off screen. When I do any sort of streaming at all, I've got different games and whatnot. I need to write down what the volume settings are for each game. I can't go that way. Unless you mean up here first. Yes, in the cave. Back to the right. Back to the right again. And then, of course, every now and then I have the issue of cats, because they'll get up on my desk and bump sliders and stuff on my mixing board. All right, this is an excellent time to save, because I haven't saved since I started the stream. Just to make sure that elusive power outage doesn't make me do it all over again, because, yeah, no thanks. Can I go down there? Or... Hello, pirates. we'll just walk past them, no problems. It's not a question of not letting them in. Downstairs in the house, the basement, that's where the workstation is for me. So, I guess I gotta get this. What do we got here? Yeah, I need some
You
root.
wouldn't happen to have a root I could borrow?
There's a litter box down in one corner of the basement, and we got more than this for computers down here, and so keeping them out is difficult. I can do it for short periods of time, but then they start clawing at the door, and it's not good. Right, I need the necklace, because they said that makes you invisible to ghosts.
You can't have it. It's mine.
Right, talk to...
Okay, we're here. Now what do you want from me?
May I please have that necklace?
Give me the necklace.
No. But thanks for asking so politely.
Nuh-uh. I'll just
Maybe I'll
take it.
just take it.
Maybe you'd better not.
I don't want to have to hurt you.
And I don't want to have to make you regret it.
What are you gonna do? Bite me?
Remember, you need me to get out of this place. If I wanted to, I could strand you here forever.
If I wanted to, I could dropkick you into the lava.
On second thought, hey, what good's a necklace if you don't have shoulders?
Yeah, that's right. Come on. Give it up. Alright, so that'll make us invisible to the ghosts.
This feels weird.
Is that it? I could have sworn it did something visually. I could be wrong. Ah, there we go. Okay, can I go? I can't go by the dog, can I? Let's see here.
Fear for thy life, ye who enters. You'd better fear.
Right, can't do that now. I do not remember. Don't remember how you have to do that part.
What was that?
If he was a little quicker and just went in the door. But this part I do remember. Okay, no chest, no. This away.
It's locked tight. Must be something important down there. Gross, look at the meat. Gross, look at the meat.
Okay, now there was... Shit, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't remember. I thought there was a kitchen. But then there was... No, there was... grease or something that you needed. But apparently I'm not going to get from down here. I can't go getting stuck now. I've just wandered, blasted through the whole game. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Chicken. Something to do with the... There he is, the ghost feather. Yes. Yes, indeed. I recall something. Alright, the feather. We use the ghost feather on the ghost. Ugh, I have to do it multiple times. So now we have a jug of grog. And I don't remember.
It's a bottle of ghost grog. I better leave him alone. Hey, what a cute little ghost dog.
No, maybe... I seem to remember... Oh, I could be totally way off here, but... This is not good. I'm, Can I give it to the ghost pigs?
I think I'd rather save it.
No. No, I shouldn't... I shouldn't have forgotten. That's kind of the thing, right? The whole point for me was, can I get through this without any of that? Alright, so we've got the chest right beside him.
It's got little wriggling blue hairs in it.
We got
It looks like that
pictures.
creepy guy I saw on the upper deck.
What be that noise? Strange places, strange noises.
Looks like Monkey Island. Looks like Monkey Island.
Alright, let's run through the inventory really quick. I wonder if it has to do with the skull.
I better leave. Hey, what a cute
No.
little ghost dog.
Well, that's the thing. There is a way to do that. And I'm pretty sure it's not the.
I think I'd rather save it.
Yeah, it's not the jug of grog. It's not the ink.
He looks sound asleep.
I could have sworn it was something that was down here, though.
I don't see anything special about it. Well, except that big glowing voodoo anteroot inside. They look like chickens. They look like chickens. Gross. Look at the meat. Gross. Look at the meat.
I thought that there was a... But maybe that's on the other side of the door. Huh. This is making me feel like the old days of getting lost playing these bloody games. Alright, so they can't be interacted with. Every time you open the door,
What was that?
he comes over to look at it. Is there something to do not with his head?
That doesn't seem to work.
I tried to give the skull to the dog. That didn't work.
The wind makes not such a creaking.
Yeah.
You'd better fear.
It's got little wriggling blue hairs in it. Ugh. No thanks. Oh, there's a nifty lens in it.
So there's just the hatch.
I don't see anything special about it. Except that big glowing voodoo anti-root inside. I can't move it.
Yeah, this is not going well.
It's locked tight. Must be something important down there.
That's where Governor Marley is.
I don't see anything special about it.
Oh, can I open it?
Well, except that big glowing voodoo anti-root inside. I can't get inside it. It's
Hmm.
nailed, chained, bolted, roped, glued, and welded together.
Well, crap. Well, I hate to pull the lame way of doing it, but it's all about greasing the door. Oh, for God's sake, stupid. Unbelievably stupid. I remember now. This is one of those really painful things. So you come in here. You've got the fancy schmancy compass. Magnetic compass, no less. And we use that with the key. Yanks the key off the wall. Yay! I'm terribly excited. So now we can get the hell out. Hi, Iron Man. In YouTube, I am streaming to Twitch. Actually, I'm streaming to both. So it's all about just trying to be available for whoever happens to be watching wherever they want to watch from. Unfortunately, the YouTube stream ends up being at 720, and I can't figure out if they've even got settings that go above that. I have no idea, so. Alright, key. Use. Right, the rats. They're all grumpy, but we've got the grog, so we can use the grog in the dish. For the most part, my memory is pretty good on a lot of these things. So that'll get the big nasty rat drunk. He passes out, and then we can go and we can get some grease.
It's all over my hands.
And then on back up, we can grease the door, get into the door, and move the storyline along. I don't know, I'm going to say this is not too bad. For not having played the game in 15 years, I'm doing alright. Only one cheat so far. Okay. How do I deal with him?
He's asleep. He's asleep.
Yeah, the Twitch stream is quite a bit better than the other. So that got us in.
Oh, good. More inventory.
Oh, right. Now that's right. We leave them alone. We get the tools back down to the root crate. For me, you know, I think it's probably only a few of the games that I could really do this with. Like I say, there were parts where we spent months trying to get through different bits of this game. All right, open that crate, get the
This
root.
should do it.
Oh, it looks good now. This is the HD remake of Monkey Island. The original looked like this. Because it lets you swap back and forth between the new and the old versions.
I'll just grab this old root and be on my way.
Alright, so we've got the root. I think we actually leave at this point. In fact, I'm fairly sure. Because now that we've got the root, we go back to the cannibals and have them do their shenanigans, making us the super secret potion root beer.
A long walk, a brief row, and a short hike later.
Yeah, they did this one and the second Monkey Island. Remade both of those.
I got the root.
Unfortunately, LucasArts has been shut down by fucking Disney now, so we're never going to see Day of the Tentacle, we're never going to see The Dig or any of the other awesome games.
Come on, let's go make the brew of the fermented root. Wait here.
Or what else? X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, Jedi Knight, all of those things. Just brilliant titles. They don't have to change anything, and that's like in this they didn't change anything. It's exactly the same game,
I'd love to have you stuffed. I'd make a fortune.
except they made the graphics better. NG, no, I haven't been with NG for a long time.
There it is. One squirt of that stuff and the ectoplasm really hits the fan.
And if you have any left over, it's delicious.
NG and I had
ice
a
cream.
little bit of a
Good
falling
luck.
out, shall we say.
Thanks.
Alright, so I've got my... Oh, wait.
After some more furious paddling,
Yep,
You
the
scared me half
the
to
famous three-headed monkey. It's awesome.
Have a taste of root beer, you evil spirit.
Wait.
Wait! If it's ghosts you're after, I can tell you where the others are.
They left him behind.
Think
Zap
I'll
him
zap
anyways.
you anyway.
Don't you want to know where LeChuck and the other ghosts are?
Can I
I
just
think I'll zap you anyway.
zap him?
But I'm a friendly ghost. Honest.
Spray
think
him
I'll
with the
zap you
stuff.
What did I ever do to you?
I can't remember if you can actually do it either.
I think I'll zap you anyway.
Don't you want to know where LeChuck and the other
What's
ghosts are?
what's your issue with making content for YouTube?
Tell
It's
me what
not
the
it's
ghost
not
shit
just the
is.
whole managed affiliate thing, is it?
If I tell you, will you promise not to hurt me?
Okay, I promise.
Okay. They all left for the wedding.
Oh no, the wedding. Ah!
Where's the wedding?
Clearly at the church on Mealy Island.
There's a lovely church on Melee Island. They're headed there. LeChuck is marrying the governor.
Marrying the...
Streaming can
Mealy
be more
Island?
fun.
Oh, no.
Well, no, but the managed affiliate thing and the copyright stuff is all sort of part and parcel, the same kind of thing. Actually, the last Feature Creep episode that I did on it was on that issue specifically. Actually, I've got it queued up here. Let's do that. That'll give me a really good quick break to go get myself a bottle of water. Which one was it? 5. Adjust your volume slightly because I don't know how this is going to come out in the end. But here is the most recent Feature Creep episode. I'm going to go grab myself a water. It's time to talk about the YouTube Content ID and Managed Affiliate issues. Drop me a line in the comments below, but first, my opinion. I'm Tarmac, and this is Feature Creep. I tend to agree with most people on the dangers of the new Content ID rollout. It's intended and successfully operating as a shoot first, don't bother to ask any questions later system that protects content owners. Unfortunately, it also protects those who claim to own content, which is not necessarily the same thing. YouTube's own Content ID rules stipulate that in order to claim content, you must own the exclusive rights to that content. So how is it possible that 3 different companies own exclusive rights to a track from Saints Row 4 during one of my recent playthroughs? It's not possible, but the Content ID system allows for it anyways, despite claiming that this is against the rules. Ultimately, we know that Content ID is bad, but at least we have ways to work around it through turning off music in-game, beta audio removal tool in YouTube, copyright disputes, etc. But what I really wanted to talk about today is the managed affiliate controversy, because there's a lot of misinformation going around, especially coming from very big channels, and I thought it would be nice to address it. A managed channel is one directly owned by the network. This is an important distinction because it was never intended by YouTube to be used for its second purpose that the networks are now doing, claiming a channel that is trusted enough by the network to be willing to accept full legal responsibility for. The network is essentially saying to YouTube, in the event of any content-related lawsuits, we got this. Total Biscuit, for example, is a managed channel, according to what he himself has said. The benefit of being a managed channel is that the network options force monetized videos immediately upon upload. And, of course, this happens because YouTube has that wonderful waiver from the network that again says, we got this in the event of any legal shenanigans. An affiliate channel is one that simply doesn't have that waiver. As a result, YouTube now wants an automated system to review affiliated content before it goes live because, quite frankly, there are too many people, whether intentionally breaching copyright or just clueless about it on YouTube. And if you're not part of a network, you already know about this kind of review. The AdSense review is basically a we don't really know, but we think you might not quite own everything in this video sort of sanity check being done by the YouTube system. It's the kind of review that will be occurring for affiliate channels, though YouTube has indicated that this is a new system and it includes a trust element to reduce the reviews for good channels who follow the rules. This automated review is different from the Content ID system, which is a direct match to known copyrighted content. Very important. As an aside, I've seen some people say the Content ID system is new because of the big hits that happened in December. It's not new. It's been in effect for both partners and non-partners for a long time. What happened in December was a combination of whitelist bugs and YouTube changing default claiming settings. Partnership has never given channels immunity from Content ID, period, and anybody who tells you otherwise is flat out lying. Now, back to the affiliate thing. As an affiliate, YouTube is developing a new review system that gives you credit for past successful reviews. The point is to reward those who consistently upload copyright-friendly content by not reviewing their content as often. In theory, it should eventually lead to trusted channels having exactly the same privileges that they have now. If you are trusted by the YouTube bot, monetization will be instant because it's very rarely, if at all, reviewing your videos. This is the right way to go about it and only hurts channels who put up questionable material all the time. There is still the potential for pitfalls with content like what Angry Joe puts out, for example, which relies so heavily on fair use, but YouTube's refusal to even talk about fair use is another argument for another day. You may have heard some networks trying to claim that they can put everyone on managed. Curse wanted to do this but had to back off. Freedom Network is actively doing this. Be very wary of anyone who promises you managed status unless you're a very large, well-known brand. Why should you be careful? Well, it's because YouTube is going to be punishing networks with copyright strikes just like they do currently with channels. They used to give networks heat via the partner managers when networks had too many strikes on board, but now it's outright hardline punishments. Here's how it works. A network receives a copyright strike that becomes active 30 days after being received. This is to provide the channel, of course, enough time to appeal it should the strike be invalid. Strikes are only received by the network on their managed channels. If a network gets 15 copyright strikes, they and all of their partners lose the ability to upload custom thumbnails, live streaming, and a few other minor feature losses. If the network gets 20 strikes, they and all of their managed partners lose the ability to upload new videos. And strikes fall off after about 3 months. So, let me tell you just how little you want to be with a network that has several hundred or even thousand managed partners. Any network who does this is not just putting their own business in jeopardy, they're putting every partner in jeopardy too. It doesn't matter if you're managed or affiliate, if your network gets too many strikes, you get punished just due to your proximity to that network. This is where people will claim that not partnering is the way to go, and I'm not sure that I agree 100%, as the earnings potential is higher with some networks than just with AdSense, and being with a network that understands the managed affiliate relationship does keep you pretty safe. I certainly won't claim that it's better for every single channel, but there are reasons networks exist, and it's not because of some mysterious avoidance of content ID that people keep incorrectly claiming used to occur. So, if I can throw a little bit of advice out on the table to YouTubers everywhere, ease up on lambasting your network for not accepting total legal responsibility for your actions on YouTube. You are much safer as an affiliate than with a network that manages every channel it has. Definitely hold your network to a high standard of performance and drop them like a hot potato if they're not living up to their end of the bargain, but don't attack them for not making you managed. That's the wrong argument. And I know it's a tall order to expect YouTube to have functional systems these days, but if this trust algorithm works like it's supposed to, the delay in monetization for those who are affiliates won't even be noticeable. Just upload consistently copyright-friendly content like you've been doing up until now, and the system should leave you alone. If I missed anything, please feel free to toss a comment down below or go ahead and discuss. I'll do my best to answer everything that comes in. My knowledge on the matter comes from a great deal of personal research, involvement in the network scene from a functional perspective, and contacts within the industry who have been invaluable in providing me factual data rather than anecdotal evidence. This is the truth of how managed an affiliate works on YouTube, and it's far less insidious than many have been claiming. Thanks for watching. It'd be awesome if you hit the subscribe button. That's all I have to say. Tarmac out. All right, back to it. Have I had strikes? No, I haven't. I see the thing about YouTube is I know what I'm doing, and I have for some time. I started back in 2012 in January. I started making videos, and I had the very occasional content ID flag. That was. And that's where a lot of the confusion is coming from a lot of people. They don't understand, and so they think like this whole issue in December where there was channels getting flagged everywhere, that it was this great big issue, and people didn't understand that that's been happening all along. It wasn't new, right? In December, all that happened was that YouTube screwed up its whitelist. So let me back up. Content ID is a system where, if let's say you make music, right, you can upload your songs into Content ID, and YouTube says, okay, whatever you have in Content ID, if anything matches out there in the wild blue yonder, you can do one of three things. You can either take its revenue, you can do nothing and just track it and keep an eye on it, or you can take it down. And that's it. Those are your three options. And the source file, whatever you upload, has to match it pretty well exactly. There's a couple of tricks like speeding up content and things like that to get around it, but it's been getting better and better as time goes on. That's what it is, and it's always been there. Well, not always, but you know, we're talking like 3 years, 4 years. Content ID has been in place, and so I mean, I've had a couple of flags here and there, but it's always on a game like the most recent one that I had was Saints Row 4. There was a video game song that showed up there.
Why are you still here?
Keep moving through this. There was a video game song in one of the little mini games that you played, and that got flagged by 3 different companies.
Shame too.
I could have gone and fought all of them, but instead there's a YouTube audio removal tool now that they've got. If you're editing things, you go into edit your video and then audio up at the top, and there's a thing down at the bottom that says beta audio removal tool. And in my case, it didn't actually even remove the audio. It just made it quieter, which was kind of interesting to me. I knew a lot of how Content ID works, but the volume in relation to your voice, I didn't realize that was something that was important.
Wow.
So that turned out really well. It wiped the content claim right off, and I haven't had an issue since.
The Chuck is making off with your governor again.
Yeah, Herman, we need to go. Got to find a ship, because I sort of destroyed mine with the catapult.
What happened to your ship?
I sort of sank it with a rock a while ago.
Oh. That's okay. We can take mine.
Yours? You have a ship?
You have a ship?
Yep.
If you have a ship, why are you waiting to be rescued?
Why, heck, if you're stranded, you've got to be rescued. Says so in the rules.
It's the rules. Oh my god.
How did you get in here without a head?
I have a head.
Will you take me to Melee Island?
And on and on.
I'll lend you my ship if you promise to rescue me with it.
So, Iron Man, are you still hanging around
Let's
the
go.
Necessary Gaming crew? I haven't kept an eye on them. It's been, oh geez, it would have been probably somewhere around March last year,
Well,
maybe
that certainly
February.
was easier than the trip to Monkey Island. I wonder where Toothrot's gone to now. Yikes.
Uh-oh. A ghost.
Wait a second!
Oh, so terrible, terrible old graphics, but we loved it.
I'm selling this fine mouthwash.
Is it mint flavored? I only like the minty kind.
Who do you have your channel partner? Are you still partnered with Broadband TV? Because I did see that they're doing the whole no lock managed and all that kind of stuff thing now, which
Excuse me. Do you have an invitation to the wedding?
which is mildly concerning.
No, I'm a gatecrasher. Bye now.
Not so fast, buddy. You don't look very ghost-like to me. You're very pink.
Ah, then you escaped unscathed, shall we say. The broadband TV contract, yeah, well, I'm sure that they changed it along the way, but when I started there, and that's part of where well, they broke off from broadband. I think they were fired. I don't think they broke off. Now, I could be wrong, and I shouldn't go out and say that sort of stuff necessarily, but it could well have been that broadband didn't let them offer any good contracts either, because the contract that I was offered when I was there first, before I started uploading to their hub channel, it was a 5-year 60-40 split. God, talk about bullshit nonsense.
Try not to take this root beer too personally.
Unfortunately, in their break off from broadband, now they've gone with a dangerous MCN, because they're
This stuff's
under
great.
freedom, and that's
Watch out,
I
Luckshuck. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name...
I would not go
I better get to
anywhere
the church.
near being partnered by Freedom myself. It's dangerous. That was actually a large part of that feature creep, is that they're promising that they're going to make everybody managed, and the whole point of managed was these channels are owned by the MCN itself, by the main company, and then they put in maybe a few of their big ones, but all it would take is just 20 strikes, and any and all of their partners can't upload anymore. That's bloody scary. Like, I can't. But people are eating it up because they think that managed is this great big wonderful thing. They don't understand. Nobody's educated them on how dangerous it would be for a major network to put everybody on managed. That's why RPM's not doing it. That's why Machinima's not doing it. Nobody is doing it except Freedom.
Let him speak now,
I
or forever
don't know.
hold.
Now, that's not to say you can't have friends with the group and whatnot there, and then be partnered somewhere else. I mean, in my case, I'm actually partnered with Curse right now, because frankly, there is nothing out there for video games that beats,
Who's that?
a 90% revenue share and a no-lock contract. There's nothing comes even close.
stop you from marrying Governor Marley.
How do you plan to do that?
She's already escaped.
Governor!
Governor!
Governor?
How many subscribers do you have if you're looking at Polaris? Because they're like they've only got
I'm impressed you came to rescue me, but
they only had like a few hundred channels.
I had everything well in
You need to be
hand.
in the 10 to 50,000
Unfortunately, your advice
subscriber
made it
mark
necessary
kind of
for me to
thing.
tip my
Like
hand
they're
early.
very particular about that.
Who? But what?
I thought LeChuck was going to marry you.
Yes, so did I.
Yes, so did he. But I arranged for a little surprise when it came time to kiss the bride.
It's monkeys.
If you're here, then who's that in the dress? What?
Don't scare them! They have my ghost sack and root beer bottle!
Oh, I'll get it.
Goddamn monkeys.
Oops.
Ugh, nice going, guy.
For the
Bush.
moment, Twitch
Now
is
I've got to
fine.
chase them down to get my voodoo root
I
beer back.
I have serious concerns about Twitch starting to block music streams,
Hey!
which is really too bad. But I think that's going to start happening soon. They're going to start because they're big enough now where people are going to start getting slapped for doing that. And that's the part that gets a little bit odd too. Is I mean I can go to the Canadian, I'm trying to remember if it was the CRTC or what, but and I can buy a radio license for a small number of viewers, which in theory, according to all of the the literature that I've read, is a paid legal license to be able to play whatever music, right? As long as it's not recorded. If it's just streamed, that counts like, internet radio. But
Take this, you
I
vaporous
don't know how they're going to get around that one.
You'll never menace decent, tangible pirates again, you billowing bag of something that begins with B.
And then outside of Curse, I'm doing basically the same thing that NG is doing. I've been running a sub network under zoomin.tv since about the same time that I left NG actually.
Oh no, it's jammed.
Between all the partners, we're sitting somewhere around 4.5 million views a month and
Say now.
a few 100,000 subscribers
not
across
begin
everybody. Yes, I am Canadian also. Chuck is just beating the crap out of me. Alright, so we're at stands.
Good to see you, son. How's the ship? If you're interested in trading up, I can give
The network
you a
is
fair
called
price
VOD.
for it.
And I actually, that was fantastic too.
Just by looking at you,
I wanted to get the channel just youtube.com/VOD, and it was taken, but the network reappropriated it from because it had been closed down. It was a deleted name, but once something has been used and then deleted, nobody else can use it again. They reactivate it for me. So yeah, just youtube.com/VOD. Currently working on getting a website built for it. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. All right, get up. No, pick up the root beer. Use it. This menu is gonna be the death of me. Yeah. I am in Edmonton, Alberta. Excuse. Root beer with the junk. Gotta do the instant replay. Ah, you're one of those separatist bastards, eh?
Hey,
Yikes! Oh, don't
I've never
sneak
been to
up on me
Quebec.
like that.
sorry.
Furthest east I
That's
have
okay.
been is Toronto.
You
And
know,
I didn't like Toronto.
Chuck
That's a
was deep,
piece of shit city.
obnoxious, slithery, creepy, crawly sort of a guy, but I'll say one thing for him.
What's that?
He sure looks nice exploding against the night sky.
Yes, it's very romantic. Can I buy you a root beer?
Sure. There's more at Stan's. Oh gosh, I hope Stan's okay.
Good old Stan.
I wish my crew could have seen this.
You know, I can't shake the feeling that Guybrush was somehow responsible for that big rock sinking the ship.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even have to. You don't even have to be English only and going into Quebec to have issues. From what I understand, in Ottawa, it's the same thing.
Yeah, at least I learned something from all this.
What's that?
Yeah, believe me, I know all about the government nonsense that that happens.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game. I did not pay more than $20 for this. I think I paid 15 for the bundle. Although, you know, no, I think I got the game itself before that. So because I've got extras of the base game that I gave to my brother. Well, that'll do it for Monkey Island 1. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I think I need to close it down. I've been fighting yawns a little bit too much tonight. Oh, no kidding. The pricing is atrocious. Although, to be fair, I'm not really a console gamer. I couldn't give two shits less about the Xbox One. I'll probably get a PS4, but that's just because every now and then a game comes out that you can't get on PC, and that's grumble-inducing. And I'd also kind of like to use it as a bit of a... Because, I mean, I've got an HD or a Western Digital streaming box that I use. But it would also be nice to have something to do a little bit of gaming there, too. PC Master Race. Woohoo! So I get most of my games on Steam, and they're hardly ever $60 on Steam, because why would you pay $60 on Steam? It's always at least $10 cheaper most of the time it's been out. I am getting sick and tired of them selling DLC for games that haven't come out yet, though. That's pissing me off. DLC for an early access title. The early access game hasn't actually even been finished yet, and they're already... Ugh. Just makes me want to hit somebody. Yeah, Steam Humble Bundle. Actually, I hate Origin. I've hated Origin since it came out. However, I should raise the point that I also hated Steam when it came out. I despised it. Origin's getting better. They actually have a refund policy, something that Steam, for whatever reason, hasn't bothered to give a shit about. I don't know why. And the quality of their service, it seems to be doing almost as good as Steam is, and they've started to do some really, really ridiculously good sales. So I don't know. Now, if Ubisoft would do the same thing with Uplay and actually make it not a pile of shit, we can have some real competition. And I don't know what, that would do to Steam. I mean, Steam already has ridiculously low prices, so if there are other competitors that are doing better. Another good one on PC is Green Man Gaming. They are they sell Steam keys, and I think maybe Desura and some of the other digital platforms. Brilliant pricing, crazy, ridiculous discounts. It's awesome stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed because I'm exhausted, and I finished one game. I guess I'm gonna have to pick another. I have the next Monkey Island, so maybe that'll be the one to go to. I don't know. Green Man, oh yeah, and GOG.com, the CD Projekt guys, the guys that did The Witcher. That's where you can get a lot of these old games without the HD remake, and they're awesome. Anyways, good night. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.